It wasn't caught on camera. It didn't happen during a live broadcast. But if you ask anyone backstage at The View, they'll tell you it happened. Loud. Ugly. Brutal. You're not taking my chair, Sonny. Not without a war. That's what Whoopi Goldberg allegedly hissed at Sunny Hostin during a heated off-air confrontation. No cameras. No audience. Just raw rage between two of the most powerful voices on daytime TV. The tension? It's been simmering for weeks. Producers giving Sunny more time. Whoopi showing up late. Viewers noticing a shift in tone, in energy, in everything. But now the lid's blown off. Sources close to the show say this isn't just about ego. It's about legacy, power, control, and a show on the edge. So why did Whoopi snap? Why is Sunny suddenly in the spotlight? And is The View heading for a full-on civil war behind the scenes? Buckle up, because what we're about to uncover goes way beyond morning talk show drama. This could change the future of The View, and maybe even how daytime TV works. But first, smash that like button and subscribe, because the tea we're about to spill? Yeah, it's nuclear. It started like any other show day. Coffee, makeup, script notes. But something was off. Whoopi didn't speak to anyone in the hallway. Sunny? Smiling. Confident. Like she knew something the rest of them didn't. Then, just minutes before the show was supposed to go live, it happened. According to two separate insiders, Whoopi walked into Sunny's dressing room, closed the door, and went off. The yelling wasn't just loud. It was volcanic. You're not going to sit in my chair. You think I don't see what's happening? Sunny reportedly kept her cool at first. But then she hit back. You've been checked out for months, Whoopi. Maybe it's time you gave someone else a shot. That's when things spiraled. Chairs were slammed. Security was reportedly called, though no one from ABC will confirm that detail. But this wasn't just a personal beef. This was political. Strategic. Calculated. Because here's what no one's saying on air: Sunny's been gaining ground fast. Producers reshuffling the segments. Leaking headlines that paint her as the future of the show. And Whoopi, watching it all happen. In real time. From her own chair. One producer reportedly said, this wasn't a meltdown. It was a power move. Both of them knew it. And then, right after the blow-up, Sunny walks on set like nothing happened. Whoopi sits down, cold, silent, still fuming. That episode? Ratings went up. Comments exploded. But behind the scenes, the war was just beginning. So now the question isn't what happened. It's what happens next. Because this fight? It's far from over. Sunny Hostin isn't just another co-host. She's a lawyer, a strategist, a force of precision wrapped in calm delivery. And if sources are to be believed, she's been playing the long game. Behind the scenes, she's been quietly positioning herself as the logical successor to Whoopi. She's taken on the heaviest topics, handled tense interviews with surgical control. And when controversy hits, she's calm, collected, calculated. That's not by accident. Insiders say Sunny has been working closely with producers who want fresh energy and clear direction at the center of the show. And the numbers don't lie. Segments led by Sunny consistently go viral. She's pulling in younger demographics. And in closed-door meetings? She's not afraid to speak truth, even if it means clashing with Goldberg herself. But this isn't just about airtime. It's about symbolism. Sunny's been vocal about pushing for new leadership, broader representation, and a more focused vision for The View. To her, that moderator seat? It's not just a role. It's a revolution. But here's the thing, she may be ready to take it. But Whoopi? She's not ready to give it up. And in daytime TV, that means war. At first, Whoopi brushed it off. Laughed on set. Made jokes. Even called the rumors silly talk. But people close to her say something changed. Backstage, she wasn't joking. She was watching, listening, and quietly pushing back. One crew member says she started arriving earlier than usual. Sitting through pre-show meetings she used to skip. Reviewing scripts line by line. Asking questions. Rewriting her intros. She's fighting to keep her territory, one producer said. And she's doing it smart. The shift was subtle but unmistakable. Less improvisation on air. More structured delivery. A return to that sharp Whoopi that built the show's backbone over the past decade. But that edge? It came with tension. Producers felt it. The other co-hosts? Uncomfortable. Segments started feeling colder, more scripted. Like everyone was waiting for the next explosion. And here's the kicker, ABC has stayed silent. No public backing. No internal memos reassuring Whoopi her spot is safe. No meetings. No messages. Just quiet. Which means from her perspective she's on her own. Insiders say she's been venting privately. That she feels betrayed. Abandoned. That she built this show and now they're letting it slip away without a fight. And it's not just about airtime. To Whoopi, this is legacy. Identity. She's not just another co-host. She is the anchor. She doesn't want to leave, one insider says. But if they push her hard enough, she might just walk. And if she does, it won't be quiet. It'll be a storm, the kind that could rip through the entire show. While the cameras roll and the hosts smile for the audience. Behind the curtain, a different show is playing out. One that's all about power. ABC executives have been suspiciously quiet. No public support for Whoopi. No denial of the Sunny rumors. No statements calming the chaos. And in media, silence speaks volumes. According to insiders, network heads have been taking meetings. Not with Whoopi, but with producers. Looking at engagement charts. Demographic shifts. Comparing segment performance. Between co-hosts. Asking quiet questions like, what does the show look like without Whoopi? And guess what? Sunny's numbers are climbing. She's pulling the 2534 demo. The segments she leads? More shares. More watch time. To executives, that's not a co-host. That's a potential anchor. And it doesn't stop there. There are whispers that Sunny's already floated ideas for revamping the format. Changing the structure. Modernizing the panel. Bringing in rotating guests. Influencers. Digital-first content. Insiders call it the silent coup. Because no one's saying it out loud. But everyone feels it. And for a network under pressure to evolve, a younger, fresher face in the center chair? That's not a threat. It's an opportunity. But replacing a media icon like Whoopi Goldberg? That doesn't come without backlash. And the execs know it. So here's the big question, is this a meltdown? Or a master plan? Because to some, this isn't chaos, it's calculation. Think about it. Sunny rising. Whoopi cornered. ABC watching from the shadows. Every leak, every shift in tone, every quiet decision behind the scenes, it all feels too aligned to be accidental. Some insiders believe the fight wasn't just emotion, it was theater. An unspoken test. Whoopi pushes back. Sunny doesn't flinch. The producers gauge audience reaction. Social media lights up. And ABC gets their answer in real time. And the audience? Completely hooked. Clips of the cold glances. Fans decoding body language. Reddit threads. Twitter wars. People choosing sides. 井号 Team Whoopi vs. 井号 Team Sunny. Memes. TikToks. Conspiracy theories. This is no longer just daytime TV. It's Game of Thrones in full glam. And ABC? They might be feeding it. Strategic leaks. Carefully edited promos. Shifting screen time. Letting the drama play out because it brings numbers. But here's the risk, this isn't just about media strategy. There are real consequences. If Whoopi walks, it won't just be headlines, it'll be history. One of the most iconic figures in daytime television stepping down in a firestorm. If Sunny fails to hold the spotlight, the show could crumble faster than it climbed. And if ABC miscalculates, they could lose both. Reputation, viewership, legacy. In this game of chess, the next move matters. And no one's blinking yet. So what happens next? Will Whoopi step down or double down? Will Sunny take the chair or take the fall? And will The View survive this storm, or collapse under the weight of its own drama? Because this isn't just about one fight. This is about legacy, loyalty, and the brutal business of television. Power isn't just taken, it's tested. And every move now matters more than ever. Now it's your turn. Who do you think should lead The View? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button. And subscribe for the next chapter in this unfolding media war.